Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can. And I continue with Neverwinter Nights.
Goddess, take you now! Yeah. Takasi! Oh, excuse my elven. Victory will be ours!
Okay, well, while you commit vandalism.
I'm all done here.
I just want to go home to the beggar's nest, that is all.
Hello there!
What do you want? I'm no guard, I can't help you. All I can do is wait for the plague to get me, and I can't even do that in my own bed. I don't suppose you'd feel any better yourself if you'd lost your home, let alone be chased out by zombies. It's just the beggar's nest, I know, but it's better than sitting here smelling the corpses burn. Maybe I could help you out? Why would you help me? I'm just a lowly peasant from the beggar's nest. Half the city is probably happy to see the place overrun, even if it was by zombies. Just leave me, please. Can I ask some questions? No, please. I don't want to think about this any more than I have to. Just leave me here. I have nowhere else to go.
Hello.
Can I help you? No, what am I even thinking? I can't even help myself. Can't even have a huddle in my own home. Can't go home to the beggar's nest because of the zombies. Can't get out of the city because of the quarantine. What's a guy supposed to do? Just choke on the stink of the corpse fires, I guess. Maybe I could help you out? I don't know how you could. I don't know anyone that can take on an army of zombies by themselves. The beggar's nest is completely overrun. My home is overrun. No, please, I don't want to think about this any more than I have to. Farewell then, I'll just stay here. Nowhere else to go.
Hello.
I've heard of what you're doing for Neverwinter. I'm sure you'll sort out the beggar's nest in no time. I'm sorry, give me a moment. The smell of the burning corpses is getting to me. As if the plague isn't bad enough on its own. And now the beggar's nest is even worse. Have you heard? It's a nightmare out there. Zombies are everywhere. We're keeping the city core secure, but damned if we can do much for the nest. Is the area quarantined? Do you let anyone in or out? As a guard, you'll be allowed to pass. Other than that, we've tried to keep it sealed. The plague is worse than the nest, and now there's the undead. The zombie threat is keeping people in their homes, so there haven't been many confrontations between the guards and people trying to break quarantine. The Hellmites were allowed to go in to establish a shrine. I hear they continue to grant blessings. I doubt they counted on the undead infestation, though. Is there anywhere I should go specifically? There's a tavern, the Shining Serpent. It's in the central of Beggar's Nest. Harben Ashensmith is there, organizing people. Who is that? He's a friend of the guards. I'm not sure what his official rank is. He doesn't like to use it much. He prefers to stand with the rank and file. He'll be able to give you more information than I can. If he's still there and alive, that is. Is that the last outpost of the guards? There are some on the other side of the gate. They were supposed to keep the plague victims from rioting, but now they must contain the undead. It's an impossible job. We don't have the manpower to maintain patrols. Hopefully you will be able to help us with that. You should speak to Harben Ashensmith. He's organizing people to keep them safe. He's in the Shining Serpent Tavern, south central area of the district. Have you heard anything about the water-driven creatures? Aribeth has you looking for those, I can't help you. I haven't heard anything about them. Probably all dead. Of course, being dead hasn't stopped all the zombies in the nest. You can't count on anything to make sense right now. Farewell, wish me luck. I will, but I don't hold much hope for the district. It's the worst hit by the plague, and now the undead are killing everything.
Hello.
Greetings. Come to join the Legions of the Damned, have you? The Beggar's Nest is the closest thing we have to Hells on Faerun. Zombies are all over. If you want to patrol, go ahead, but take care. Enough people have died today. How bad is it in the district? Bad enough that I won't lose another guard in a hopeless fight. Let the undead walk. We'll pick them off from fortified places like the gate here. We're okay if we stay barricaded, but damnation, why did they have to start burning corpses upwind? And why did the dead have to start getting restless? We lost a guard. Who was it? A promising young guard named Walters. A local boy that grew up in the Beggar's Nest. A shame, he worked hard. He pulled himself up, he did, and didn't join a gang like most of his friends. Now he's probably dead to a zombie. Where did you see him last? Last I saw him he was heading on patrol. Couldn't tell him not to go. He's got old friends in the district, I guess. He usually patrols near the northeast end of the nest. Even without the zombies, there's some shady types. Any safe locations? A couple, I suppose. But it depends on what you call safe. I don't put much stock in what people are spouting. So, who do you trust? Who would you trust? Where is the safest place? You'll be looking for Harben Ashensmith. He knows what's what. Probably at the Shining Serpent, the safest place in the district. It's in the south central area. That's where I would go. Bunch of realists looking for solid ways to survive. You don't agree with some people's methods of helping? Not for me to say. If you want a safe location, I'll tell you about the sanctuary Dester's Helmites has set up in the southeast. I'll also tell you, however, that I wouldn't go there. Sure, the zombies avoid it, but I just don't put much stock in them Helmite blessings. Myself, I prefer a sword in hand to some foolish hope in my head. I'd recommend you talk to Harben Ashensmith in the Shining Serpent instead. Have you heard anything about the Waterdavian creatures? Aribeth got you hunting for those? I was briefed by Lady Aribeth, but she didn't tell me much about it. Nothing useful anyway. They were for a spell or something, right? I won't risk my men on a scavenger hunt. Search if you want. Nothing to do with me. I'd get yourself to the Shining Serpent. There's too many undead, and some citizens are just as vicious. So much as I do usually, I'll just go around. And dispose of the undead that are on the streets.
No business to you.
Thank you for saving me. You're welcome. Can we talk?
Time for a bit of the game.
Cassie. Oh, excuse me. Victory will be ours!
So you're telling me you ran into a home that was already overrun? Seems like a stupid thing to do, but what do I know? A barricaded home. Cyril's Bakery. Leavened bread recipe. This parchment details the ingredients and cooking instructions for leavened bread, a delicacy particular to the city of Neverwinter. Alright, it's probably part of some quest.
In the name of Cyanine Moonbow!
Let's have at it!
Hi there.
I hope you're not looters. Not much I can do if you are, but I hope you're not. I've been hunting undead. You need some help? I could use some. I'm probably going to be dead in an hour. I might know something about those undead. What do you think you know? My brother has been acting funny. He goes to a strange house just north of here. The undead leave it alone. He's not himself. I think they took his mind. There's a group in there, a cult, and my brother mentioned some kind of a creature. I don't know anything more about it than that. It all happened so fast. Right when the zombies started showing up. I want to know some things about your brother. What's his name? What does he do? His name is Thorin. He studied at a mage tower outside Waterdeep for a while, but never stuck with it. He's been a little lost. I think he wanted something that had a quicker reward. He didn't have much patience for books. So you say the undead leave the house alone? It's the strangest thing. They walk right around it and don't attack people going in. My brother said the creature keeps them safe? I honestly don't know what he's talking about anymore. And now he's been gone for days. Any idea who lives in this house you mentioned? No clue, but I know they don't get attacked by zombies, and I know my brother is acting weirder and weirder. They don't get any visitors either. He used some sort of a key to get in, but it's not a normal one, some kind of a magic thing. Can I have it? I suppose. I hope that means you'll try and find him. I'm worried. Might check it out. What are you going to do? I don't know. I would like to help, but I don't know if I could make it. I'll take a look. You just stay here. I suppose, though I really wish I could do more. I feel so helpless here. He needs my help, I know it. The cult hideout is north of here. If you are going to look for him, that's where I would start. Well, I won't go in there right away, because I want to scope the district first. Say, it does feel pretty great. A strange building.
Victory will be ours! All right, dear. I'm getting to it. Takasi! Oh, excuse my paladin. Oh, excuse my elven.
Come on, move away.
All right, dear. I'm getting to it. Takasi! Oh, excuse my elven. Yeah! 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 Goddess, take you now!
Body of Marcus.
Yeah!
Journal of Marcus Penold, a young mage. The details of his life are uneventful, although the last entry is likely more prophetic than the writer might have envisioned. I have hidden with the rest in fear of the plague, but I have no such anxiety about some pitiful trampling zombies. My brother awaits at the shrine of the Helmites that they maintain near the Beggar's Nest, but I will not be joining him. Finally, there is something real to fight. Well, you will not be joining him on account of being dead. Okay, the gate is barred. I can burn down some corpses to help hinder the spread of the plague. Great graveyard. That probably has something to do with the undead. But I need to find another way in there.
Yeah!
Okay, there's a warehouse.
In the name of Sanin Moonbow! Victory will be ours, Takasi! Oh, excuse my elven. All right, dear. I'm getting to it.
the exit. But there's another store to this warehouse.
Goddess, take you now!
Time for a bit of the game.
Victory will be ours! Victory will be ours! I'm all done here.
Alright, another level. Did I get new spells? I did. Pretty cool. Okay, this doesn't really matter, I don't think. Okay, there's still more enemies here. Sword Coast Boy.
Let's have at it. What the?
Not much of a
My
boy,
women can't touch me.
so rotting corpse.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't injure it though. Interesting. I guess it has some kind of a stone skin effect. But my companions should deal with it easily enough.
Oh, excuse my elven. All right, dear. I'm getting to it. I'm all done here. All right, dear. I'm getting to it. I'm all done here.
Who are you to come here? Do your worst.
Okay. Her power must reach me. I am strong. I am strong with her help. I am.
This load.
Alright, so
is a
that
bit
was
of a strain.
some kind of an intelligent undead.
He's gone. I know it. Drawl is finally gone. Good riddance. He brought all my old friends down with him. The Sword Coast boys. All dead. Thanks for getting rid of Drawl. He's kept me here for days, just to show me up, I guess. My name is Walters.
You're dressed like a city guard. Why were you captured? I am a guard, but I used to run with the Sword Coast boys. They never forgave me for joining the enemy, especially Droll. I guess he wanted to make an example of me after he changed. I got off lucky, I guess, not like some of the others. I've got questions about Droll. I'll answer what I can, but we should keep it short. There are still zombies swarming the district. Killing Droll didn't get rid of them. Should it have? I doubt it. Droll couldn't have been all behind it. He was an idiot. A tough one, but still an idiot. He was a pure patsy. Stopping the zombies probably means finding this Gul'nan creature Droll was bragging about. Don't know anything about that, though. Who helped him? I don't know. He bragged about someone named Gul'nan. He said he was her lieutenant of evil. I bet he gave himself that title. Adolescent garbage. Whoever or whatever Gul'nan is, the two of them must have had a way to meet. Have you thoroughly checked this warehouse? Some strange things went on. Why would someone corrupt a gang like that? Well, if they got some willing people, maybe they make better henchmen than mindless zombies. I don't know anything about the undead. It could be that they just wanted chaos or make people afraid, so that even people without the plague could turn on them. Alright. About me? Alright, but we should keep it so short. They are still undead, swarming all over Beggar's Nest. Why did you quit the gang and become a guard? Because it's a job with a future. Droll promised a lot, but he never delivered. His plans never accomplished anything but petty crime. Since I joined the guards, I'd been trying to straighten him out, but he wouldn't listen, always looking for the easy way, no matter the long-term cost. Where were you supposed to be stationed? I was patrolling near the gate to the city core. They must have noticed them missing, but probably can't spare anyone to look. I'll have to find my own way back there eventually. Dangerous with the undead, though. I have questions about the others. Ever since I left, Droll has really tightened his grip on the Sword Coast boys. He didn't want anyone else living, not alive anyway. A few weeks ago, I guess some of the guys tried to convince Droll to take the gang out of the city. They wanted to try and avoid the plague. What happened to them? The same thing that happened to all of the boys. Droll made some deal to become whatever he was, and the rest of them were killed. All of the old gang gone. I'm just glad Droll got what he deserved in the end. Good riddance. What will you do now? I'd like to get out of here, of course. I don't know if I could make it to the main gates on my own unless the zombies were taken care of. Yeah, the way to the exit should be free-ish. I think you should make a break for it. You think? I suppose I can try. I'm pretty weak right now, but I don't have much choice. Yeah, the way out should be more or less cleared.
What the? My weapon can't touch him!
Okay, I'll go back, sort my inventory.
I believe I heard Lord Nasher himself humming the tune in the halls. People are beginning to take notice of you.
I'll leave this because
All right, dear. I'm getting to it. To Cassie! Oh, excuse my elven.
No!
Yeah!
Okay, I will go through here, even though this probably will lead me to the cult hideout anyway, but it's easier to do that than to backtrack all the way.
Goddess, take you now!
Off in the distance, you hear the sound of a door opening.
Victory will be ours!
Okay, these stairs up probably lead to the main hideout of the cult, the actual building, I assume.
Victory will be ours! I don't think I can do that.
This door is fastened on the
Sorry.
other side. Perhaps it is the exit of an alternate route from the beggar's nest that you may have taken to get here. Alright, so it seems to me I do actually need to go upstairs.
Time for a bit of the game. Let's have at it. Yeah.
Goddess, take you now! Victory will be ours!
To the beggar's nest. Door is presently barred from the other side.
Victory will be ours! Goddess, take you now! Goddess, take you now!
A wall at arm's length.
I don't think I can do that. Sorry.
Hear my voice through your dead.
You thought to use me, to sacrifice for a spell. I have used you to free myself.
I'll go out and sort of walk around the border of the cemetery. But that brings up an interesting point, finally. Somewhat of an interesting point in this game, which is that some of the water-Davian creatures are sentient. You know, the intellect devourer, it can talk, it can, once it eats your brain, it can basically masquerade as a person, and whoever exactly is that is certainly also sentient. She's speaking through the zombies, so it makes it a little weird how you know, Aribeth wanted to make a cure out of the body parts of that creatures, but how, like, they've essentially brought them to Neverwinter as prisoners, and like, would they have maimed them to make a cure? That's a bit weird, right? Yes, if you can communicate with a creature as if it was a human, it's essentially a person in my book, with all of the rights attached to personhood. So that means you know, those creatures have a right to live, as far as I'm concerned. Of course, if they do try to kill me, I do reserve the right to kill them back, but you could conceivably make an argument that we tried to kill them first.
The game.
She said that herself, that you wanted to sacrifice her for a spell, and ostensibly that's correct. I read that, right? Yes.
You will join my legion of dead. I have seen the visions. The scaled ones will rule here. I will overrun.
All right, dear. I'm getting to it.
What?
By the black sun, how could she fell me? The snake gods are pitiful. The will of Cyric shall descend upon this weakened city like some suitable metaphor. Fear my coming retort. No, I didn't actually want to free you, though. Can I stop you?
What?
Damn it, I didn't exactly want to free you before I knew who you were. But I'm also not going to kill you before I know who you were. It just seems to me like you have conquest on your mind, which is not
Victory will be ours!
not great from where I'm sitting. Cyric, why have you allowed me to be so weak? That conniving Yuan-Ti wench has taken our beloved focus, the altar that I constructed to show your glory, the glory of the Dark Sun. Now she kills what few loyalists I have left and raises them as undead with its power. Great Prince of Lies, I must smash the focus before her army grows too great with its misuse. How dare she drag it to the depths of the warrens? She wastes its potential on plague dead. Her scales will be plucked one by one. I will rend. It appears that whatever writing implement Jared was using broke at that point. Yeah, so apparently Cyric is a god of lies, which isn't a portfolio I respect. So to some degree, I actually regret letting that guy go, but you know.
All right, dear. I'm getting to it. Takasi! Oh, excuse my elven. Yeah! I'm all done here.
This note is disjointed and sloppy, as though the author wrote it after suddenly waking from a deep sleep. I have gained much since the academy was attacked. I did not see who freed me, and I don't care. Strength has come to me strangely and quickly. There's definitely some greater power at work in Neverwinter, and it favors me this day. I have seen it in my dreams. You see the eye. I know not what it means, but I know this. If the Neverwintians want me for their cure, they can carve their contribution from my corpse. So saith Gul'dan. So apparently that creature's name isn't even Gul'dan. She's in contact with someone else called Gul'dan. Gul'dan's journal. The ship of Cyric fell swiftly. Fools. Oh, I guess I've misunderstood it. She was referring to herself in the third person, I think. The sheep of Cyric fell swiftly, fools. To think their pathetic leader, Jared, was going to smash the altar to keep its power from me. Perhaps I should just kill him. It would quell the last of his followers, although they already seek to appease me. My own sect of snake worshippers, how amusing. Soon I won't need to cower in the warrens with their precious necromantic focus. It is an interesting device, I will grant Jared that. I have used it to create an army of undead, and I learn more about it each time I link with its power. Its pillar-like appearance disguises how fragile it truly is, and despite its power I must constantly watch that my undead servants don't inadvertently damage it with their clumsy flailing. Okay, so I will need to destroy it. Crap. I wouldn't have actually died.
You must hit.
All right, dear. I'm getting...
What strengthens my army? It is a blessing, a gift. You cannot imagine.
In the name of Sanine Moonbow! Goddess, take you now!
Wisdom +1 is better than will save +1. For sure.
Victory will be ours!
It is incredible and beyond even mercy.
I somehow don't think you should be alive. Well, I know you're technically dead, but what I mean is... I don't think that's a creature that I'm intended to be fighting. So the rest of them just dropped dead, and after she was done speaking through them.
Victory will be ours!
Come if you must, but you will die. The visions cannot lie. I see the coming of the eye. The eye.
In the name of Sanine Moonbow!
This ring is little more than a simple metal band, with a short inscription on the surface identifying the owner as Thorin. There is also a message on the interior naming the person apparently gave this ring as a gift, your brother Jermaine. Okay, so he's dead. It definitely sucks for him.
my elfin. Excuse my paladin. I believe I heard Lord...
Eight. Okay, that's pretty cool actually, because that has the armor class of a full plate, but it's significantly
All right, dear. I'm getting to it.
What the? My weapon can't touch him!
must take you to Cassie. Oh, excuse my Elvin. All right, dear. I'm getting to it. To Cassie. Oh, excuse my Elvin.
What the? My weapon can't touch him. What the? My weapon can't touch him.
All right, dear. To Cassie. Oh, excuse my Elvin. I'm all done. All right, dear. I'm getting to Cassie. Oh, excuse my Elvin. To Cassie. Oh, yeah. I'm all done. To Cassie. Oh, excuse my Elvin. In the name of Sayan. Yeah. All right, dear. I'm to Cassie. Oh, yeah. I'm all done. To Cassie. Yeah. Yeah. I'm all done here. To Cassie. Oh, excuse my Elvin. I'm all done here.
Okay, I should probably destroy this. To weaken her. heart. Special holy water. Alright, so that's another water Davian creature down. Now I do have a couple of things to do. You know, explore the rest of the district, tell those two people that their brothers are both dead, and possibly some other things.
I don't think I can do that. Sorry.
Okay, so that's a shortcut back to the streets.
Hi there.
Well, at least the zombies have stopped. Do you know anything about that? I'm worried for my brother. He was mixed up in some cult. I'd just like to know where he is. Thorin has never gone for this long. If you happen by the estate in the northwest, well, that is my problem. I found this ring in the cult hideout. Recognize it? That was my brother's. He always has it with him. He's dead, I know it. I don't have much to give you, just keep the ring. It reminds me of how he died, not of how he lived. Well, farewell then. Keep safe out there. I have possibly goofed a little bit, because if all of the zombies are dead, then I have kind of lost the additional experience that I might have had if I walked around the district first, but oh well. Yep, I think I have done goofed a little bit, but those zombies didn't give that much experience. Get the cure raging. In place of a signature, this letter bears the mark of a stylized reptilian eye. Strikes you as somewhat familiar, even as if you've seen it before, perhaps in a different context. You examine the text closer. Read this letter well, commit its words to heart, for I am your master, and there are those who would seek to thwart us, the people of the Eye. Lady Aribeth has promoted some adventurers into the militia and sent them out to seek the creatures of the cure. They have already been successful once, and they must not do so again. You must stalk them from every shadow, pursue them at every turn. These creatures are to be set loose and hidden wherever they are out of reach. Do not fail me in this. Remember, I hold the power to grant you life in this place of death. Your lives are mine to deny. Long live the people of the Eye. This note should be shown to someone with authority. Okay, I'll explore the rest of the district next time, because this episode has been long enough, so I'm going to say that's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!